Dear friends, today we are going to discuss the topic development of surfaces of pyramid. The problem is following figure shows the front view of square pyramid. Draw its development of lateral surface and add top view. So given is the front view of the pyramid. So our aim is to draw the front view first. So see the dimensions. The overall height of the pyramid is 65 mm, and this distance means now even this pyramid shows that it is, that means their faces are equally inclined, but the diagonal distance is given 50 mm. It is not the side of the uh, square. Okay, so now let us try to draw such a front view of the given pyramid. So first draw the diagonals, position of the diagonal in the top view. Okay, now as we know, the distance of the diagonal, that means length of the diagonal is given 50 mm. So first of all, just try to draw the end projector of that diagonal. So after drawing xy line, just take vertical two lines separated by a distance of 50 mm. Okay, this is the length of diagonal. Now try to draw the square whose diagonal is 50 mm. Okay, so draw this square base. Now see, now next is what, locate the corners means just label A B C D in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, then let's see, next is what, in the top view, considering this O point as a vertex, that means it is the top point. Pyramid, we know the shape of the pyramid. Okay, so in top view, this OA is the slant edge of the pyramid. Similarly, join all the edges, slant edges, OB, OC, and then finally OD. This is the top view of the pyramid. Now, to draw the front view, given front view, just extend this center line in front view. Then next is just label the point O dash. This is the point where the diagonal intersect. Okay, and then the corners A dash, B dash, C dash, and finally D dash. Okay, now the vertex is at the distance of, that means the height is given 65 mm. So locate the vertex here, O dash. Correct. Now just join O dash to C dash, then O dash to A dash, and O dash B dash and T dash. These are what? These are the slant edges of pyramid. Clear? Now next is the inclination of the cutting plane. There are two cutting planes. Okay, one is at bottom at 30 degree and one is at top at 45 degree, but starting from the point on the this slant edge. Okay, so first of all, this plane, cutting plane, is at an angle of 30 degree. This is 30 degree to the base. Okay, then next is measure distance of 25 mm from top means from the vertex. Okay, now draw the projection. It cut the point on the this slant edge here, so this is that point a P dash C, correct. Now we have to start drawing the cutting plane from this point at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, this angle is 45 degree. Now we got one another point of intersection where these two cutting planes intersect. Okay, now see this cutting plane, top cutting plane intersect this edge, slant edge OB and OD at this point. Okay, this point at P dash B and P dash D. Okay, and the bottom side cutting plane, this cutting plane intersect the same edges, same slant edges at this point. So we can label this point as Q dash B and Q dash D. Okay, now see, now next is this point of intersection of these two cutting planes. Just label it as P dash 1 and P dash 2. Okay, now we have to locate these points on top view. So for that, just from where this point passes, actually this cutting plane passes through one of the generator from this AB side, AB face and AD face. There will be another point, so we have to locate that. So just draw the generator from this vertex O dash, which passes through P dash 1 and P dash 2. So we got the points on the bottom surface, bottom edges, clear, at 1 and 2, 1 dash and 2 dash. So locate them on the edges in the top view. Okay, so take the projection. So we got now 2 points. Which 2 points? P1 and P2. Okay, clear. Now the remaining portion, this part, this region is the cutout region. Okay, so remaining part, remaining edges, we can show them by outline, thick lines. So try to draw the thick lines in this way. So we got now the front view and this is the top view. Okay, so now our aim is to develop. So for that, just we can draw or take any point O, this vertex. We can extend this projection if you have a large space here, because the development require the more space, then you can take the point here. But now our space is the limited, so just locate point O anywhere in this way. This is the point O dash. Clear? Now taking the slant edge, this O dash and A dash, this is the slant edge, length of slant edge as a radius. Clear? Draw an arc. See, this is the arc of radius equal to O dash to A dash. Clear? So just draw this line, which is the radial distance, or you can say a slant edge. Name the point as E. Clear? So now when we develop such a pyramid, we know as it is the square pyramid, so there will be four edges, straight edges. So draw the straight edges of a distance. Now the distance we don't know here the distance, but with the help of compass we can measure this A to B distance in compass and just cut here and draw the line segment. Okay, similarly another. So try to draw such a edges on the development. Okay, you can name the points B, C, D, and this is again the closing edge A. Okay, now draw the slant edges in the development. Join all the points on this curve with the straight line. These are the edges. Okay, now next is what? Next is our location of these all points. Clear? But now we can see that all the points are at different distances from this vertex. Clear? So as it is the development on the curve. Clear? Because when we know the distance of the points exactly on this axis, so we can measure the length of the axis. Clear? Or the distance of this point from this vertex. But when it is exactly on this slant edges, then what to do? So what can we do here? Just measure this distance, okay, in the compass, and taking as a radius we have drawn here the curve. One arc is there on this arc, and on the edge, slant edge C, OC. Clear? The point will be P dash C. So on this arc and on this edge, this point of intersection will be P dash C. Okay. Similarly, we have to locate another points just like P dash B, P dash D, Q dash B, and Q dash D. So how to draw them? So take a distance of compass. Take a distance. This distance in compass. How to take? So take this distance from here to here and draw an arc with O as a center. Clear? So similar to this P dash C, we can locate P dash B and P dash D. So the intersection obtained from this arc and the edge OB, this point will be P dash B, correct? And on this OD, that will be P dash D. Clear? So similarly, we can locate Q dash B and Q dash B by taking the radius equal to which distance from O to this one. Okay. Draw one another arc with O dash as the center, and similar to that we can locate. Here will be Q dash B and here will be Q dash D. Clear? Now we have to locate P dash 1 and P dash 2. Now it is somewhat difficult to locate this. So how to locate? Yes. First locate point number 1 on this curve or on this edge AD. How? By taking a distance of A to P1 in compass and mark here. Clear? Here will be that point. Similarly, A to P2 distance, and from here A to P2. Okay, so just draw this generator first, O dash 1 to 1, and similarly here first locate that point number 2 here, and then draw the generator. Okay, now we have to locate the point. So now see, measure distance from vertex to this vertical distance, not inclined distance. Huh? Not inclined distance means this. Okay, sorry, this distance. Okay, this O dash to P dash 1, and draw an arc. Clear. So the intersection obtained from this arc and these two generators, the points we got P1 and here P2. Clear? Now we have all the points located, and finally this point C, it is exactly on, that means at the bottom of the generator. So this will be that point C. So now just join all the points with the help of scale. See, this will be the cut portion. Clear? Just observe all the points we have joined by a straight line. These are the cut portion, and the remaining edges we can join in this way. Okay, now this is the total development of the given pyramid. Clear? I hope you understood this problem. So thank you.